Good morning, students. This video is for the students of class 7th, subject English. Lesson number 2, the noun case from the book PC Rand's Grammar. Before starting our noun cases, we should know what is noun and what are its types. So, what is noun? A noun is a word used to name a person, animal, place, thing, emotion, and abstract idea. Or in short, it is a naming word. Now, what are types of nouns? The first type is proper noun, second common noun, third collective noun, fourth material noun, and fifth abstract noun. So now we will read them in detail. What is proper noun? Proper noun denotes one particular person or a thing, and the first letter of proper noun should always be capital. For example, John. It is a name, so it is a proper noun, and its first letter is capital. Jamuna. It is also a name of river, so this is a example of proper noun. Second type is common noun. Common nouns are words used to name general items rather than specific one. For example, a lamp. Every lamp is known as lamp. A chair. Every chair is known as chair. TV, window, etc. So these are the examples of common nouns. The third type is collective nouns. What are collective nouns? A collective noun is a name of a number of persons or things taken together and described as one whole thing. For example, team. A group of players is known as team. Jury. A group of judges is known as jury. Herd, etc. So these are the names given to a number of persons or things taken together. Fourth type is material noun. What is material noun? A material noun denotes the matter or substance of which things are made. For example, the table is made of wood. In this, the table is common noun and it is made up of wood. So wood is material noun. Fifth is abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? An abstract noun can only be felt or thought of. It is the name of quality, action, or state. Means basically we cannot touch abstract nouns. We can only feel them. For example, darkness, poverty, laughter, etc. Now, after understanding what is noun and what are its types, now we will start with our noun case. What is noun case? The case of a noun tells us about the position of that noun in a sentence. I repeat, the case of a noun tells us about the position of that noun in a sentence. Means noun case tells where the noun is there in the sentence. It tells us about its position. There are three cases. Okay, three noun cases. Nominative case, objective case or also known as accusative case, and third one is possessive case, which is also known as genitive case. Now we will learn them in detail. So the first case is nominative case. First case is nominative case. What is it? When the noun stands as the subject of a verb, it is said to be in nominative case. I repeat, when the noun stands as the subject of a verb, it is said to be in nominative case. For example, Rohan hit Tom. In this sentence, what is the relation of the noun Rohan to the verb hit? Just think. Now, the noun that is Rohan stands as the subject of the verb hit. So that is why Rohan is in nominative case. Understood? There are some more examples. Like the police arrested the thief. In this, the police is noun which is in nominative case. Second example, Krishna went to Delhi. Krishna is subject in the sentence, so you can say Krishna is in nominative case. So I repeat, what is nominative case? When the noun in the sentence is subject of the sentence. That noun is in nominative case. Okay? Now, the second type is objective case. What is objective case? When the noun stands as object of a verb, it is said to be in the objective case. I repeat, when the noun stands as the object of a verb, it is said to be in objective case. For example, Tom hit Rahul. Now, what is the relation of noun Rahul with the verb hit? The noun Rahul stands as the object of the verb hit. So now Rahul is in objective case. So what we learned that if the noun is subject in the sentence, it is in nominative case. If the noun is object in the sentence, then it is objective case. See some more. The police arrested the thief. In this sentence, the thief is object. So the thief is an objective case. And in previous slides, we saw that the police was in nominative case. Why? Because the police is the subject in the sentence. If you see the second example, he bought a digital watch. A digital watch. It is an objective case. Why? Because it is the object in the sentence. Clear? So the third case is possessive case. The possessive case is also known as genitive case. Now the question arises, what is possessive case? A noun used to show possession is said to be in possessive case. Second, the noun in the possessive case answers the question whose. See the example. This is Rama's book. When the question is asked, whose book is this? What is the answer that you are getting? That is Rama's book. So Rama's is the noun which is in possessive case. Now, possessive case of singular nouns. What does it mean? It means that if the noun is singular, then how will you form its possessive case? See, the possessive case is formed by adding an apostrophe and an s. For example, this is her sister's candy. If you see sister, sister is a singular noun. So how we have made it possessive form? By adding an apostrophe and an s. Similarly, in second example, when you will see, my uncle's house is long way from home. My uncle is a singular noun. So in this also we have added apostrophe and an s. Now we will read possessive case of plural nouns. So as the plural nouns themselves end in s, only apostrophe is used and not another s. It means that we know that there are some plural nouns which end with s. In that case, we will not use another s. We will simply put apostrophe to make its possessive case. For example, many boys' books are lost. Here, boys is itself ending with s. So after boys, we have just simply put apostrophe to make its possessive case. But there are some plural nouns which do not end in s. Therefore, we will use both apostrophe and s for making its possessive case. For example, men's lives are short. Here, men. It is a plural noun, but it is not ending with s. So here we have used both apostrophe and s. See one more example. Children's toys are broken. Children is a plural noun, but it is not ending with s. So here we have used both apostrophe and s to make its possessive case. Okay. Now, possessive case of non-living things. The possessive case is chiefly used when the noun denotes some living thing, like Mary's book, children's toy. But when the noun denotes anything without life, possession is generally expressed by the preposition of. So what does it mean? That in case of non-living things, possession is showed by adding a preposition of, not by apostrophe. Okay, for example, the leg of the table, not the table's leg. Okay, but when the noun denotes time, space or weight, then possessive case is used. For example, a day's march, a week's holiday, a meter's length, etc. Okay, now your homework is, you have to do given exercise. Since you are not having your PCD grammar book, so here in the video itself I have mentioned your homework in detail. You must note it down on a A4 size sheet, and after that make a folder of your grammar exercises. So your first exercise is, and just simply reading the exercise, you must note it down on a page. In each of the following sentences, underline the nouns in the nominative case. The foolish old crow tried to sing. Few cats like cold water. Zeba married Amir. Mr. Ghosh is traveling to the north. My uncle lives in the next house. Rashmi lost her ring. The lazy boy was punished. Kolkata stands on the banks of the Hooghly. Now the second exercise is, underline the nouns in the objective case in the following sentences. First, Putli found a ring. Second, the mongoose eats snakes. Third, snakes fear the mongoose. Fourth, Sir Ralph the rover tore his hair. Fifth, Aladdin had a wonderful lamp. Sixth, I met a little cottage girl. Seventh, the village master taught in the little school. Eighth, do you know the way to the church? The third exercise is, underline the nouns in the possessive case in the following sentences. First, Tom attends a boys' school. The children's clothes are new. The ladies' saris were beautiful. The children found a bird's nest. The girl's voice is sweet. Fourth exercise is, complete the phrases using the preposition of to show possession. The color dash in bracket lights. Second, the owner dash in bracket country. Third, the length dash in bracket mattress. Fourth, the effectiveness dash in bracket delivery. Fifth, the Metropolitan Museum dash in bracket New York.